Time for round 3. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually wanted to do a bit of a get ready with me, but also kind of a life update and to kind of see how your life is doing too right now with the quarantine. I know right now a lot of things are starting to be a little lax and they are trying to, try to get the public to be okay to be going out and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to just sit down with you while I got ready and just see how things are. And if there's nothing else for me to say, then let's get started. So I'm going to be putting on my foundation. I've already actually put primer on my face, face primer and eyeshadow primer. I'm going to put this on to kind of keep my hair back because I forget to do that a lot of the times. Let's see here. So I'm just going to be putting on my foundation and just chatting with you and just letting you know how things are going on right now in my life. So life update. Let's see. Well, not much has changed. I've just been doing things around the house. I've been cleaning. So far no one has gotten sick, thank goodness. I did have some family members actually did catch the virus, and we didn't see them for well over a month while they were being sick and recuperating and that kind of stuff. And it was scary because the last thing we wanted is for us to catch it and for us to, get sick too. And just so you know, I am testing out some things, so you're going to see some things, but I will tell you in another video what they are. So I'm going to be testing out this brush right here. So, but the family members, they're doing better now. They are, they're all better. One of them is a teacher, which I'm I'm really nervous for them because they are immune to it right now, the virus, but there is always a chance that something could come back, and it's scary how close to home it was. And these family members actually live really close to us. They live maybe about a block away, so here we are in our home and they're not that far from us, and they could have easily given it to us, which they didn't, thank goodness. And they didn't want to give it to us, I'm sure. And just with everything that they are going through, had gone through, recuperating from, it's scary. And they're still dealing with a bit of some side effects from it, but they're better. They're no longer contagious, and they're fine, but they still maybe have the tightness in their chest of breathing or loss of taste. They've gotten a fairly good amount back, but they're still having trouble tasting some things, so it's not forever gone. So it's scary. Do you know anyone that has experience in this, or have you had it? How was it like for you? Leave it in the comments below and just tell me, what happened and where do you think you got it? Just to know, because I am curious if you had a mild experience, or if you had to get help to take care of it. Thankfully, these family members did not have to go to the hospital, which was really nice. It was kind of scary for a little bit that they might have to, but they didn't, so it was really nice. That was a relief. And some of these members have health issues and things that concern them, so I get it. I'm just worried about their health and how they're doing, but they're doing a lot better. For us, we've been doing okay. My husband's still working. He's actually really close to getting his getting back in school. He had to stop for a little while. We moved away from the state that we were going to school currently, and I was also expecting, and we kind of felt like we needed to move, and we just felt that the direction that we were going at the time was not what we needed to do. He did want to finish school, and he should finish school, but just something about it just didn't sit well with us, and we felt like we needed to change something. And so we came out here to be close to family while I was pregnant, and he kind of was able to get a job, a very good job with a very good company, and be able to provide for us. And he's been trying to work his way back to school, and just one thing or another, just stuff always happens. We can't just suddenly just get back to school, because he actually changed schools, and the place that we originally were going did offer online schooling, but not at a pace that would help him. It was more of a university structured kind of situation, and he needed something that would be a little nicer to his schedule and his lifestyle. So he was able to go to a different school, which was actually really nice. It's been great, and their semesters are like 6 months long, and he can all his textbooks are technically all digital and accessible through their library online. So it's so much nicer for him to do, and for us, because he can still spend time with us and do what he needs to do, but not feel pressured to have a set place and be done within a certain amount of time. So small originally where we were going, versus half the year is one semester. So it's really nice. It's designed specifically for people who do have full-time jobs. Me, I'm doing a lot better. I've just been busy with things, and I know I mentioned in the past about the loss of a family member, and this is on my side. The other family members I previously mentioned are on my husband's side. And so a little bit more about that is that my grandfather passed away. He was in early to mid 80s, I believe. And he was just getting on in age, and he was wearing out, and it was kind of obvious that his health was declining, and it was just his time to go. And the whole family was okay with that. My grandmother had passed away several years before, so he'd kind of been living on his own and doing his own thing. My grandparents actually had split several years before she passed away, so it wasn't anything too I'm not sure what the word is here. It wasn't something, I guess, very emotional for him, and I can understand that. It was for my mom and for her siblings, her 9 other siblings. Yeah, my mom comes from a family of 10 kids. So her parents, they immigrated from Mexico, and they came over here, and she grew up here in California. In her teens, she actually grew up pretty much the rest of her life in California. And my grandfather passing, it was also still very hard for her and her siblings, and I understand. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent, but I can understand what it means to lose a loved one. And it was time for him to go. And she knew that too, as well as the other siblings as well. he was a hard worker. He was actually a trucker, and he liked to explore and do long road trips. In fact, that's what he did a lot in his later years before he decided to, settle down. And he had health issues, and it was just time for him to go. My daughter, she is growing up fast. One thing that we have been trying to do is to expand her vocabulary, because we've noticed that with how much she's growing, that her speech could be better and her comprehension's just amazing. So we've actually been trying to read to her more, to talk to her just in general, and trying to expand her vocabulary. And my husband, he bought her some more Dr. Seuss books, which she loves, and I love reading them to her because of the rhyming and the wording and everything in there. And she has just carried them around basically everywhere, and just has them in her hands. And I think it's the cutest thing. It just shows how much she appreciates and loves them, and how much we want her to grow and to develop. There's just so much about her that she has so much potential for and a lot of growth for, and we want her to be able to communicate to us. It's the middle of August. It's like, okay, how much more do we have about this lockdown, about COVID, about wearing masks? Do you remember in the beginning when they were saying don't touch your face, and like it's not being said anymore? Like, what happened there? I still touch my face. I can't help it. I just do. And that was such a hard thing to begin with, when they were saying don't touch your face, and then they touch their own face as well. What? I don't get it. I'm surprised how much we have just pushed away from that. Okay, now for some eyeshadow. We're probably gonna do something a little colorful, so just a heads up. Not loving this eye look. I feel like it's more for Halloween. Hold on. Not ready for summer to be over, but it looks like I am. Let's see if some liner and mascara can kind of even it out. Well, this is the final look, and it actually doesn't look that bad. Mascara and liner does pull it together. Well, like, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I figured it'd be good for me to be able to share how I express how I feel and what I'm dealing with right now with coronavirus, and basically life just doesn't stop. It keeps going and we have to just work with what we got. And I hope that, you as well have been doing okay. Don't be afraid to share how you're feeling and the struggles that you're also going through. I've had to have a birthday and an anniversary during this quarantine, wedding anniversary during this quarantine. My daughter's birthday had to be done indoors without family. My husband's birthday is coming up next month, and more than likely we're also going to be spending it by ourselves just to be safe. But, life is just life, we gotta just work with what we got. And I hope you are doing well, and I hope that you're able to see that someone else is going through it too. If you are, don't be afraid to leave a comment. Tell me how you're doing and how you're dealing with all of this right now, and if you feel like your life has kind of gone back to normal or not. But I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified of when I upload new videos. And I hope you have a great day, great week, great weekend. Please be safe. I love you. Take care, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.